Like the UK is so much denser than our country anywhere. Like it's just not even close. They have isn't there like 65 million people live in the UK or something like that?
Something like 78.
78?
Maybe 65. I don't know my geography like 56.
that. But I'm probably incorrect.
Wow, there you go.
And it's also hard to keep track because I'm like, all right, this is England, and then Northern Ireland, and then the Republic of Ireland, not a part of it. They're not cool.
Oh my God.
And then Scotland. And Scottish people, to me, have always seemed like the fun-loving guys over there, just having a good time.
They're not fun-loving. They're like drugged out most of the time.
Oh, really?
70 million is the population of the overall UK. So it's very dense.
England.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
So is UK the superset? That's all of them?
Yeah, you guys are still figuring it out.
I'll never get it.
It doesn't include the Ireland that doesn't want to be a part of it.
See, it's always something. No. They're going to be like, yeah, that's England, except Wales or something.
It's like there are sovereign states.
What about the Isle of Man?
Of the UK, the Isle of Man is a sovereign nation. I'm pretty sure. Like it's like an independent, but not. The UK loves a good "you're independent, but you're actually not" type deal.
I feel ignorant for not knowing the complexities of the UK.
Is Wales pretty? Are Welsh people pretty sick? Are they pretty cool?
I'm half Welsh, pretty much on my mum's side, and English. So yeah, Welsh people, I think
they're different.
Yeah, they're different. They're different accents.
Please, this is even beyond American ignorance. You have to know that Welsh
like
people
blocks
and English
apart.
people
That's like I'm half New Jersey and part Delaware.
But they are so different in the fact that, like, me as someone from Missouri, it would be like if Missouri and Kansas people were separate for thousands of years. And then we were just like, these fucking Kansasites. I hate them. They're so different from me.
But also, if they were separate, but also upon many points in history tried to fight each other to extinction. That's what I think the accent thing is in the UK. It's kind of like we're still fucking alive and going, you cunts. We remember what happened in like the 1100s, you fucking bastards. Like, because there was a part in the UK where it was just like separated by square miles of like different kingdoms and this and that. So I think that's where the
no one here really holds a grudge over the Civil War. I don't think. I mean, they fly those flags and all, but they don't mean
the Civil War to Americans. That was 1 billion years ago. Nobody gives.
He's talking about the 1100s or some shit.
No, but I'm saying to Americans, their history is so long and so rich that they can look back and be like, "Oh, you French fucking bitch! Remember 960 when we owned you?" And it's like, holy cow! There weren't even 4 digits. There weren't even 4 digits in the year yet.
Yeah, there is a movement in the UK where, even though you're in the UK and it's England, Wales, Scotland, Northern Ireland, there's a thing of like these like hipster Welsh people and Scottish people and like even like the Cornish that are like, we're different. We want independence. We weren't a part of all of that. There's like a big like we weren't a part of this situation when it comes to like English colonialism. Even though the Scottish and the Welsh, you 100% were side by side with us for the whole thing.
And that's gay on its own. It's like you should want to have been a part of what England did. That shit was sick.
But now everything is like everyone's a bit of each. It's very hard to find someone 100% English. If they're like native to the UK, which is rarer and rarer these days. If they're like native to the UK, you'll probably be 35 Welsh, 35 English, 15 Scottish. Like you'll be a mix up of some.
I'm hearing 35 English, 35 other English, 35 other English.
I mean, it is. We are the same country. It's the same culture. Like it is what it is. But
is the Welsh culture like what differs with the Welsh compared to the English?
It's only different on like what you can insult them on.
Absolutely, nothing.
It's the same culture, but the accent is different. They'll put like "but" at the end of their sentence, and I think Australians do that as well. And that's because New South Wales, the prisoners from Wales, were the first Australians. So the Welsh will say, "That's what I mean, but," and in Australia, what's this but? Like, I don't want to do that, but is like they put "but" at the end. So there's like similar things there. But it's all the same culture, man. It's so niche, but everyone wants to be different because you forced us to be a part of your kingdom. We standing up. So it's almost like if they're around someone else, they'll ham up the accent. As like
I always think it's crazy how that island is so tiny, and yet I can hear someone, even as an American, I can hear someone who is Irish and identify that as Irish. And then I can hear someone from England and identify that as English.
Even from Liverpool.
Meanwhile,
like, our Scouse accent,
and then like they have that crazy accents here and there, and it's like tiny. There are distances I drive regularly just for errands between different accents, and that doesn't happen in America. Like, Kyle doesn't speak meaningfully different from me, nor does Woody, despite the fact that Woody is from New Jersey. Kyle trained his accent out from Atlanta. I'm from St. Louis, which the reason that most national journalists come from the Midwest, like where I'm from, is because we have the most neutral, easy to understand accent in the Western world.
I sound like Bryce Mitchell.
Easy peasy.
That's my natural accent, is more of a Bryce Mitchell type thing.
More of you saying that, God is the sun or some fucking shit.
I mean, just a lot of twang and a lot of
not real.
A lot of southern sounding.
The accents are wild in the UK, but it's a town on town beef. Like, I don't think Americans would get, because you guys have state on state beef, right? That's how big the country is. It's like
we have. All right, so the closest we come, is
and even that football. Is pretty mild and jokey.
College football comes close because you have these in-state rivalries where you're separated by 75 miles and you hate each other's fucking guts. That's as close as we can get to anything like that. I'm sure it's like that in soccer too, or football.
But you guys have like the Denver Nuggets are going up against the Oklahoma City Thunder, or it's like there's like these rivalries that are states apart, but that's your professional level. But our professional level is Liverpool versus Manchester. And then there's even
away?
You can get it's a half an hour drive, 20-minute drive. That's it.
Crazy.
I think that's genuinely the distance between them. Maybe 40 minutes at a push.
It'd be like if the Mets and the Yankees played each other.
Yeah.
How scary are the hooligans? Can you go to these games safely?
You can. It's not scary. I think there's like have you seen the film Green Street Hooligans with Frodo's in it? And that guy does a horrific accent. Who's the guy? Charlie Hunnam he's in Hell's Angels or whatever it is, that thing.
Sons of Anarchy, yeah.
Does a stupid accent like that, and it's like a really bad English accent. It's known in the UK for being
I thought he had an English accent. I thought he was naturally English.
He did, but he's very well spoken. He's not of the gutter, you know. I mean, he's
very
not a teaser.
Yeah, he's been to elocution classes.
Being able to drive half an hour or 40 minutes or whatever and arrive to people who speak differently than you is so crazy to me as an American. I just don't get, because like in sports, the St. Louis and Chicago are principal rivals in most major sports, and they are 6-hour drive from us if you go straight north and hope for the best with traffic. Like, that's the closest other major city. It's 350 miles or something.
But even within Liverpool as a city, there's two big pro teams. It's, are you a Liverpool supporter or are you a Everton supporter? And people that are proper Scouse, like, fucking this and that, lad, and they'll chew up like that type of accent, like Paddy Pimlet level Scouse. They're major Liverpool. And then there's more of like a well-spoken Scouse that they'll call Wolves. I don't know if I'm butchering this or not. I probably am.
No,
how it works.
Does Scouse mean someone from Liverpool?
Yeah. Scouse means someone who is Scouse from Liverpool. This is,
I think it's like redneck, like a low class Liverpool.
Oh, okay.
I think it comes from like Irish immigrants to the UK. They stopped in Liverpool, and they say, I don't know if this is the truth, but they had like this pot of stew that they called a pot of Scouse.
Okay.
So they used to make that. They were called Scousers, and they spoke like that, lad. This is their fucking accent, lad. Hey, man, need to start talking, lad.
Accent almost. Like it's
that's a great accent. That's fun.
I'm really good at hearing accents and like understanding them, even if they're thick. But when Pimblett is on a roll, I'm like, I got to squint to understand this.
And he's always going to breakfast items as well. You couldn't get more English associated. You're a fucking sausage, lad. He'll go off. Someone's a sausage. You absolute fucking mushroom, lad. He hasn't called someone a tin of beans yet.
Fucking hand sanitizer boy.
Is that an insult there? A tin of beans? That's
any food item you're called, he'll call someone a cabbage, like anything.
He does. I never put that together. He's constantly calling someone breakfast items.
Yeah. That is the thing. Is
he was hungry during the argument.
Yeah.
He's making weight. He's
also to get cabbaged is to get fucked up as well. I think.
Is he getting a title shot? I read about how he's in line.
No. Well, the delay is always the thing in the UFC where you see a delay, you think, yeah, something's not according to plan. If they had the announcement, they would have made it because it's November and that card's in January for Los Angeles. So I think Arman Saruki and Dan Hook is happening in November. And I think they're waiting to see if Arman wins and calls out Ilya. You can't deny him. Yeah, he will.
I don't think much of Hooker. Like Hooker's like a bottom of the top 10 or something perennially.
As a fighter, I agree. I really like him though.
Hey, I think he's one of the sickest fighters ever. I think he could like go to war with like a Gaethje or a Holloway, but it's just against the well-rounded MMA fighters. I don't think he's not got that level.
He's not even a gatekeeper, frankly. But
he is a gatekeeper. He is a gatekeeper.
Wow.
Not of like the championship.
He is MMA guru.
But
I'm not going to argue.
Top 5.
I was like,
I'd say he's a top 5 gatekeeper. He is good. Dan Hook is very good. He beat Gilbert Burns. He has like sneaky wins across his resume.